πάνω στα διάφανα.
Ευχαριστούμε τον Γιώργο και την Αφροδίτη για την ιδέα να είμαστε εδώ και για το στόχο. Ευχαριστούμε όλους σας, εσάς που μας τιμάτε με την παρουσία σας.
Εκεί σε κάποια όχθη του σ' ακούμπησε η μοίρα κι απ' τη ματιά σου σπώ.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, καλησπέρα σας. Βρισκόμαστε ζωντανά στη μικρή βουλή της ελληνικής κοινότητας Μίζωνος Μόντρελ, όπου σήμερα το Mega Production, δηλαδή ο Γιώργος και η Αφροδίτη Παπαδάκος, παραδίδουν τη μεγάλη αυτή επιταγή, η οποία συγκεντρώθηκε από την πανέμορφη εκδήλωση που έλαβε χώρα 24 Ιουνίου στο Embassy Plaza για τη συγκέντρωση των χρημάτων για τη βοήθεια των ελληνικών μας σχολείων Σοκράτης Δημοσθένη.
We are in a very pleasant position to announce the results of the ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ event. Now, I'd like to give a bit of a background history about the event. We were approached by George and Aphrodite some time ago with an idea to help out our schools. And knowing George and Aphrodite, how capable and how well organized are, we jumped on the idea because we knew that the end result will be fantastic. As you will see later, it is a fantastic financial result.
It's funny how a good wine can bring people together. And in this case, a good Greek wine brought many of us together for the first time. And all with one common goal, and that is to help this so-called the gem of our community, εκδήλωση Δημοσθένη. When George Papadakos first contacted us about 2 months ago or so with this crazy idea that he simply calls ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ, he was extremely apprehensive, not knowing what to expect from the Hellenic community of Greater Montreal, from our school. But all it took was one meeting with Mr. Palwanis, the president of the community, and the rest, as they say, is history. ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ was new promotion and fundraising ground for our school. And the truth is that we were also a little bit apprehensive. Yet even though the event fell on a long holiday weekend, even though the school was already out for the summer, even though we had exhausted most of our resources, if not all of them, because of goodwill and because of commitment beyond the call of duty, a beautiful event was staged with the εκδήλωση Δημοσθένη benefiting in the process. There are a lot of people that made all this possible, and we are grateful to all of them. I want to start by thanking the organizing committee that was set up, which included Aphrodite and George Papadakos, Angela Xenaki, Sylvia Petridis, Catherine DeVolis, Aphrodite Batsaki, and our 2 precious volunteer parents, Denise Lefteratos and Dimitra Bakalis. But there were also others that worked behind the scenes, including Georgia Tsakalis and Angie Purcell from one of our campuses. We want to thank our talented pianist, Petros Pyrainos, who beautifully coordinated our little group of singers and our dance instructors that assured altogether the magnificent performances of our students who, of course, themselves deserve congratulations. We want to thank the media that covered the event and for the great job that they did. We cannot say enough about Sylvia Petridis, who animated the evening and helped make it so memorable and enjoyable, and we thank her greatly for it. And of course, we need to thank everyone who purchased a ticket to meet and greet the star performers from ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ. Most importantly, we want to thank all those who graciously donated to this event, directly to the school. And they include, and we have a little list here, Uniglobe Travel, who covered the airfare for the stars, Mr. Ihab Hanna, and Plaza Antique, Mr. Julio Di Mino, who donated about $1,200. Pièce d'Auto Dorval, Mr. Alex Trijas, who donated $350. Souvlaki Bar, Mr. John Provatopoulos, who donated another $350. Plaza Management Group, PMG, Mr. Marco Morena, who donated $2,500. The Madison Group, Mr. Steve Gentil, who who donated $1,000. Parkex Industries, Mr. Chris Konstantopoulos, who donated $3,000. And Mr. Jean Langevin from Mercedes-Benz West Island, the Delary Group, who donated a whopping $10,000. Everyone. And then we have Andreas Georgiou and Kuli Nicolaou, our two knockout stars from the ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ series. What more can be said about these two performers who made this incredible effort to come over here from Greece and who literally stole the show and made all of us very proud that evening. Finally, like Mr. Pawani said a few minutes ago, we want to highlight the two very special individuals that made all this possible. George and Aphrodite Papadakis, otherwise known as Mr. PR and Mrs. Administrator. Our schools, our schools do their very best to assure youth integrates well into Quebec society while maintaining their Hellenic roots through education. But we are not alone in this effort. George and Aphrodite have, through music and through dance and their own very special way, continued this endeavor with teenagers and young adults, and we need to all recognize this. Bravo, George. Bravo, Aphrodite. We are certain that this new partnership will go a very long way. Thank you.
I just want to say that on behalf of George and me, I would like to say with great joy that we organized this evening with ΜΠΡΟΥΣΚΟ together with the Hellenic community of Montreal. Considering all the hard work we put into the event, it felt good to be able to contribute in a meaningful way to our schools. And we are pleased that our community supported us by attending and making this event a big success. We also want to thank the president of the Hellenic community, Mr. Pagonis, for joining us and believing in our wild idea. Additionally, on my behalf and George's behalf, I would like to thank people from the committee, Catherine Devolis, Angela Xenakis, Aphrodite Batsakis, Dimitra Bakalis, Denise Elefteratos, Sylvia Petridis for the media side, and of course Mr. Chris Adamopoulos for their time and dedication. It was a great help to us. And let's not forget, of course, Andreas and Kuli from the Greek series, who honored us with their appearance, and let me say that they wanted absolutely no money. They came, they jumped on it the minute they found out we're coming, and that's it. And of course, our great sponsors, we're very grateful for their support. So it's with great pleasure that I would like to offer the Greek Community Schools Sokrati Demostheni the check, which Denise is going to show, which is, I don't know, a bit over $21,000. Just want to thank everybody.
Γνώρισα τον Αχιλλέα, στον Ανδρέα, στο Kardashian πρόγραμμα στον Αντένα. Λοιπόν, και όπως μιλάγαμε, λέω μια μέρα των ημερών θα σε φέρω στο Μόντρεαλ. Πέρασαν 3 χρόνια μετά. Λοιπόν, λέω Αντρέα, τι γίνεται να κάνουμε μια βραδιά να μαζέψουμε λεφτά για τα παιδάκια για τα σχολεία μας. Και μόλις το λέω αυτό, μου λέει μέσα, έτοιμος. Πόσο θα σε πληρώσω, μου λέει τελώς δωρεάν. Έμεινα άφωνος.
Throughout the years, βλέπουμε, ας πούμε, τα σχολεία μας και τα παιδιά μας πήγανε στο Σοκράτη και όλα αυτά και θα θέλαμε και τα εγγόνια μας να πάνε. Και νομίζουμε ότι θέλουν λίγο βοήθεια, πρέπει να βοηθήσουμε. Γιατί άμα θέλουμε να υπάρχει καλό education, θα πρέπει να βοηθάει και η παροικία λιγάκι. Όπως οι άλλες οι εθνικότητες βοηθάνε την παροικία τους, their community, έτσι θα πρέπει και εμείς, την κοινότητά τους. Ναι. Γι' αυτό, ας πούμε, θέλαμε να κάνουμε κάτι.
Μία λοιπόν πολύ πολύ επιτυχημένη εκδήλωση. Θα το ξανακάνουμε, παιδιά.
Οπωσδήποτε.
Άμα μας βρεθεί ευκαιρία, of course.
Φιλάκια, καλή συνέχεια. Γεια σας. Αγαπημένοι μου φίλοι, I'd like to take a few minutes out of your precious time because this is a very spectacular man that I have by my side. He is not only the general manager of the Mercedes-Benz over the West Island, but he is a spectacular individual. He is so generous and sensitive, and he gives back to the community wholeheartedly. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jean Langevin. Mr. Langevin, first of all, let me welcome you in this small, our Greek community here of Greater Montreal. I'd like for you to tell us a few words about the huge donation that you've given to the schools.
First, I'm honored to be participating to this event. On a personal note, I believe in the future. Future our kids. So I think the donation of $10,000 to give good education for kid, it's guaranteed a better future to everybody. So it's a pleasure. And again, also the group, the company that I work for, are the Delary Group are more and more involved in different foundations exactly for that, to guarantee our future.
I'd like to highlight one comment that you've on occasion times you have mentioned again and again. It's very, very important to highlight that it's not about the amount that you give to every time. It's about the participation and the gesture.
Right. The amount is something. I guess the amount that is being given, it's because that's what we can afford. But again, like you say, what's important is that everybody participate, because it's the greatest investment that you can do. It's help the kid to get a new, good education. So the amount has nothing to do with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And to put just a funny note in the whole thing, which is spectacular, and congratulations for everything, and thank you wholeheartedly for doing that and also being present, is that you become Greek yourself, either by injection, you know, married to a Greek one, so
Right.
therefore you are, and I hope you're going to be with us, completely assimilated into this culture from now on.
Yes, I will. I will. Actually, it's been 12 years that I got introduced to your community, and I have friends, business partnership, and also everybody that surround me are actually Greek. So, and I'm very comfortable in this.
So
with
therefore,
this.
whoever out there wishes to actually acquire a very luxurious car, we have our own individual right there, τον δικό μας άνθρωπο, as we say, right in the heart of the most aristocratic and refined cars. Isn't that right?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you very much. Καλή συνέχεια και καλό σας βράδυ.